All the last over the other. Edge, up is taken. Brilliant from Sadira Samaravikrama. One-handed. Craig Irwin it is.
The first ball, possibly mid-wicket was vacant, wanted to clip it across. Angelo Matthews this time just seaming it away from the left hand, and Sadira Samaravikrama, just like a Superman, held it on in the second hand. Brilliant start for Sri Lanka.
Old Brian Bennett. 4. He's lent into that one. Outfield very, very quick.
Starting this innings where he left out just from the last game, Brian Bennett. Beautifully played. Angelo Matthews doing the right thing with the new ball, trying to pitch it up, trying to pick one more wicket. It's not much lateral movement. Middle of the bat, and Dushman the Chamira.
Like they're doing here. 4 more. This time, a lot of power behind it.
Previously, bottom part was back, but still was good enough. Yeah, right at the bottom. Plenty of it. There's too much width by Angelo Matthews. That was good, but in the end, too much width. And Dushman the Chamira.
The last time on this tour. The couplet back in. Doesn't come back in. It stays in the arc of Bennett. What a good young.
And that's the danger you play with as a left armer. It doesn't swing, especially to a player like Brian Bennett, who likes to stay leg side-ish, to open up the offside and creams it through extra cover. A dream start for the young man, Brian Bennett.
Quality about this player. More runs and that'll be 4. He's only doing 18 boundaries.
Car point, he had no chance. It went like a tracer bullet. Coming the Mendes at third man. For a moment he thought he's in the game. Take a look at that. He's deep, keeping the offside in play. Take a quick.
Again, upish, right in the middle of the gap.
First ball, he should have realized there's no swing at all. Possibly pull the length back. Second delivery, pitched it full, carved through a car point, and again for the third time. Trying to find swing, and in the end paying the price. Player sort of Brian Bennett.
Down the ground, Hasaranga can't cut it. So that's 4 fours of the over. 28 for 1 after 2. But he's got it straight. How good is that? Bennett, he's really enjoying himself.
Square. Dilshan Madhusankar 4 times in the previous over. And Angelo Matthews crossed the seamer. It's 2-4 for a batsman.
Hasaranga gets his man. Bottom of the bat. Leg side, and the timing, not.
Cross the seam again. Slightly short length. The young man wanted to possibly drag it straighter or over mid-on. Nevertheless,
The left-hander probably looking.
Runs behind square leg straight away. It's outfield.
Yeah, it was interesting actually. Just
5. Down the ground. Might find the boundary, and he does.
over the pitch. He hasn't looked to hit it too hard. He's just made sure he's gone straight back over the bowler's head. Big appeal. I don't think there's anything on there. Closer look as well.
You'll be trolling through. You need to change your decision.
Well, that's gone for 12. Record that strike rate is good. Doesn't steal. That's a good run rate. Zimbabwe is maintaining. They're just under 9 runs and over. Umpire Lyndon Hannibal will signal that this is.
We take the clock back a few days. Was quite expensive to Seconder.
Off a thick edge. It's a wide yawning gap. It's run away down to third.
Not too much wrong. Back of a leg, good pace, bounce. And it's because of that extra bounce that Seconder has got the outside edge.
In these pressure situations, nicely scooped away. Miles takes it and takes it. He got 2 chances in the last 2 games. He's timing it well, but not good enough. And Miles takes it up. Held on to it perfectly.
Now I wonder if this was planned, because that third man fielder is very, very fine. You would expect it just with the left armour going over the wicket. And he's barely had to move. He's played it nicely, Sikandaraza. Fortunately, just didn't have enough on it. Strike rate of 97.
Knew what's coming, and possibly my station for Sikandaraza for a third man was quite getting into the stadium. It's anticipated.
In the air. Oh, what a play. What a play. What's impressed me is the plan and how it's come together.
There's nothing like plan comes together. Just that delivery. The mid-wicket was in place. And Munyanga possibly picked the googly up, but it was too slow. Early with the stroke. As expected, a googly read, but couldn't time it. Dhananjay Silva, that was a good catch. Diving. Munyanga gone 4 of 6. Zimbabwe 7.
Average a shade under 20. Strike rate 112.
Janet possibly to bat at number 3. The ODI setup, he was overlooked. World Cup in the air and takes it. Dhananjay Silva making comeback to the T20 side. That was Silva of his own bowling is one of the safest going around.
This is well bowled. There was pace off the ball the previous delivery, and that's why Sean Williams couldn't effect the reverse sweep. This time it's the arm ball, it's quicker. It surprises Sean Williams. There you go, seam angled into him. Probably just closing the face on that ball a little too soon. Williams gone for 50.
How does missing leg is gone.
Can I have the ultra? Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Fact line satisfied. No bat involved. Ball tracker when wickets missing. Go back to on-field umpire, please.
The ball on its merit. Sweep again. Deep square leg in place and takes it. Luke Youngwin trying to up the ante and pays the prize, and a good catch by Dilshan Madhusan.
Luke Jongwe, it's come out the middle of the bat. Unfortunately, it's the googly. He knew it was there because he's swept one earlier to Zimbabwe in further trouble.
Rain, and they got to that 15 quick time with just 2 wickets down. Then they lost that third. Unfortunately, has succumbed.
Yeah, dry conditions. The other day, Sri Lanka were fielding late in the evening and there was a bit of dew. The ball did, so there was a little bit of dew. The ball was skidding through.
How close is that? That's given.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I check the feed. It's a fair delivery. Start with the front on spin vision, please. Spin through, please. Keep it rolling through up to the pads. Yes, satisfied, flat line, no bat involved. Go to ball tracker when it is ready, please. You are on camera.
Both games could have gone either way. First game too was Zimbabwe's game, but here 82 for 8 and he's bowled. Hasaranga gets a wicket of the last ball of his spell. He's got 4 for 15. And Zimbabwe.
And then Teekshana, he gets one as well. So it's 82 all out, 71 for 4. The last 6 wickets have fallen for 11 runs. All over them like a rash. Clive Madande 5, 82 all out. Had really no choice with Nusrat Bani at the other end. He just had to hope that every shot he plays comes off. Zimbabwe.
For a moment. Oh, that's through the gap. Not great fielding at point. This should run away to the boundary. This is those gaps.
Yeah, I'm not so sure this was in the gap, Roshan. I got the feeling that Tony Munyonga just dived over the ball in this instance. Outfield is very quick, yes, because he hasn't quite connected as well as he would have liked.
Good to see some people turning up.
Blessing Muzarabani.
Goes through the offside. That will run away to the boundary.
That was played with authority. The time.
Yeah, oozed control, that stroke. Of course, the power play still plenty of gaps behind the inner ring fielders, but you've got to find that gap, and he's done it exceptionally well.
You know, just to try and expand on what Sikandar Asa said the other day.
Oh, that's unfortunate, because that's into good performances, claiming a position in the side. Way too often you look at the Zimbabwe domestic cricket. Short in the air. The fielder who was at fine leg is in the circle, so it'll be a couple of bounces and into the boundary.
Very little pressure here. They're not chasing anything big. So they're looking to take on the bowling. They're pouncing on anything loose. The fact that the power plays are on with just two fielders outside the circle helping their cause. They had a thought for the Zimbabwean bowlers. They got to get wickets here if they have. Could have been trouble had they gone with that sink. Well, he's referring it. He's just wanting to check
We have umpire
whether all is well with the batter.
Bowler send. Give me the side on angle, please. That grounded, he made his ground. I have decision to the giant screen.
At least another one or two fast bowlers of this caliber. Oh, this is a good one. Really good one. Valiant effort. Valiant effort. Still a boundary.
The fielder was squarer. We saw earlier, referring back to a dismissal of his where he was caught quite square. Injuries take their toll. That's short. That's short, and it's put away quite comfortably by Kusal Mendes.
Runs are coming quite. Nice seam presentation. Again the angle. Just look at the angle, how he works it. He's looking to hit it to mid-wicket, Tino. Let the ball come close to him. Work the angle. And then went through over mid-wicket.
Oh, that is a bit of an outpin. He could hit it anywhere. That's what's referred to. Kusal Mendes, well, he's got a lot of catching up to do. It gets very, very difficult because as a bowler, you want to settle in. You want to be disciplined and work your way in. But when you're always... Top edge, all the way she goes. 50 on the board.
Hurry here. They've got 8 in the over. Still in the power play. They're going at 8.5 or a little bit more than that. That bounced. And that was definitely of a top edge, but it flew well over the line for sport contested series.
Slow ball ends the over. That's the end of the power play. Sri Lanka 50 for no loss.
Well, they're getting action.
That's for no one in the deep. Nicely played. A good option from Pathum Nissanka. Zimbabwe had nowhere to turn.
Seen him do this very much, Pathum Nissanka. Doesn't really use the reverse too much. He uses the looking greater when the game started. Inside out. And he will find the boundary. Williams just floating it up. Area.
Strike rate 161. Heard you say he's got the lowest strike rate for facing 100 balls. He wants to put that right, but a quality shot though. Adjusted his body in a manner that
ball, but he tends to float it back into the right-hander, bring it in. Oh, that time, that certainly spun. That was cleverly bowled. Again from wide of the crease.
88 kilometers an hour, slightly lowish arms. Mendes playing with the angle to leg side. Brilliant. brilliant delivery. A leg side any spinner. Mendes has played well for his 33. Sri Lanka 64.
He's got 2 balls to face in the over.
Yeah, Dhananjay Silva into the probably wanting a longer game to remain in the ground.
That's a good shot. It's 2-4. It's drifted into the leg side, into the pads.